Namaste, and once again welcome back to another session of online mathematics class. In the last class we have discussed the topic bar graph and we have discussed some problems from exercise 14.3. Today we shall discuss some problems from the same exercise that are related to histogram. Histogram is another type of graphical representation of a data. To represent a continuous frequency distribution, normally we use histogram. Okay. And in histogram, there is no gap between each rectangular bar. Okay, rectangles or rectangular bar. We draw the rectangles or the rectangular bars without leaving any gap between them. Okay, so we finally get a solid block as the graph. Let us discuss some questions from the exercise. Question number 4 from exercise 14.3. The length of 40 leaves of a plant are measured correct to 1 millimeter and the obtained data is represented in the following table. Okay, here we are given a table, a length in millimeter and number of leaves. Here the data is given in class interval form. 118 to 126, number of leaves 3. 127 to 135, 5. 136 to 144, 9. 145 to 153, 12. 154 to 162, 5. 163 to 171, 4. And finally 172 to 182. First sub question is, draw a histogram to represent the given data. We are given a hint. First, make the class intervals continuous. Look at these class intervals. Here it is not continuous. Look at the upper limit of the first class. It is 126. And lower limit of the second class is 127. So it is not continuous. So first of all, we have to make the class intervals continuous. How can we make the class intervals continuous? For that, we can subtract 0.5 from the lower limit. Okay, minus 0.5 and add 0.5 to the upper limit. So this is the way to make the class interval continuous. Okay, we have to subtract 0.5 from the lower limit and we have to add 0.5 to the upper limit. Okay, then second sub question. Is there any other suitable graphical representation for the same data? So we can draw frequency polygon, but it is deleted from our syllabus. So that is the answer, frequency polygon. Another type of graphical representation is what? Frequency polygon. And the third sub question is it correct to conclude that the maximum number of leaves are 153 millimeter long and wide? So here the highest frequency is 12 and the corresponding class interval is what? 145 to 153. But we cannot say the maximum number of leaves is 153 millimeter. We can say it lies between the interval 145 to 153. That means the maximum number of leaves are of length in between 145 and 153. That's our conclusion. Not 153 millimeter. Okay. Now we can draw the histogram. First of all, we can rewrite the class interval. So here 118 and 126. So we can subtract 0.5 from the lower limit. We get 117.5. Then we have to add 0.5 to the upper limit, 126.5. Similarly, we can write the second interval as 126.5 to 135.5. The next one 135.5 minus 144.5. Then 144.5, 153.5. 153.5, 162.5. 162.5, 171.5. Then 171.5, 180.5. Frequency remains the same, 3, 5, 9, 12, 5, 4 and 2. Now we can draw the graph, histogram. So first we can draw x-axis and y-axis. On x-axis we can mark the length in millimeter, length of the leaves in millimeter. Okay. Here the first class interval doesn't start with 0. It starts with 117.5. So we show it on the x-axis by drawing a kink. It is called a kink or break on x-axis. Okay. Because the first class interval doesn't start with 0. To denote that, we draw this kink. Right. From the next point onwards, we can mark the numbers. First one 117.5. Then next 126.5. Then 135.5. Then 144.5. 153.5. 162.5. 171.5. Then 180.5. And on y-axis we can mark the number of leaves, that is frequency. So here we can write number of leaves. So the highest number is 12. So you can mark 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. or 2, 4, 6, 8 like that. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 and so on. Y-axis. Okay. Now we can mark rectangular bars. First class interval 117.5 to 126.5. The frequency is 3. So here we can mark this one. Okay, this rectangular bar represent the first one. Next 126.5 to 135.5. We didn't leave any gap between each bar. Okay. That is 5. So next we can mark 5. And 135.5 to 144.5, it is 9. So we can mark the height as 9. Okay. The next 144.5 to 153.5. The value is 12. So the height is 12. Okay. And the next is 153.5 to 162.5. Here the number of leaves is 5. So we can mark the height as 5. Then the next is 162.5 to 171.5. It is 4. So next we can mark 4. And the last one is 171.5 to 180.5. It is 2. Okay. So this is the required histogram. Clear? Here the next question is, the following table gives the lifetime of 400 neon lamps. Lifetime in hours and number of lamps. 300 to 400, 14 lamps. 400 to 500, 56 lamps. 500 to 600, 60. 600 to 700, 86. 700 to 800, 74. 800 to 900, 62. And 900 to 1000, 48. First of all, represent the given information with the help of a histogram. That means we have to draw a histogram for the given data. And the second one is, how many lamps have a lifetime of more than 700 hours? Okay, we have to find the number of lamps of lifetime more than 700 hours. So we have to add these three numbers. Okay, more than 700, 700 to 800, 800 to 900, 900 to 1000. So that value we can find first. So for the second part, 74 plus 62 plus 48, and that will be equal to 184, 184. That means there are 184 neon lamps having a lifetime of more than 700 hours. Okay, now we can draw the histogram. Here on the x-axis I can mark the lifetime in hours. Okay, and on the y-axis number of lamps. Here also the first class interval doesn't start with the number 0. So we have to show it on the graph by drawing a kink. We can mark a break like this, and after that we can start the first number 300. Then continuously we can mark 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900 and 1000. And on y-axis the number of lamps. Here the least number is 14 and the highest number is 86. So we can mark the numbers as 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 and so on. Okay. First interval is 300 to 400 and the corresponding value is 14. So we have to mark the height as 14. Next 400 to 500, it is 56. 56 approximately, here we can mark 56. The next 500 to 600, 60. Then 600 to 700, it is 86. 600 to 700, 86. Okay. Then 700 to 800, 74. 700 to 800, it is 74. And 800 to 900, it is 62. 62. Okay, approximately here we can mark. Then the last one, 900 to 1000, 48. 48. Is it clear? So that's all for today. This finishes exercise 14.3. The remaining questions, that means the questions related to frequency polygon and histogram with varying width. That two topics are deleted from the current syllabus. And the last topic, measures of central tendency. That also one of the deleted topic. So this chapter is over. So that's all for today. If you have any doubts, you can ask me in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Thank you.